All right, here more BB Akwabam from Bra Porcupine Stand here on YouTube with Selbet. Well, and made the bonito. See the bet man of poet, the bet tuna row. It's all about 10 match a course at the Barbara Sports Stadium. As Antokotoko et me abon homo edim kunim by 2-0 against Legon Cities. Obekaya Legon Cities need the first opponent. Ohandi at Antokotoko, first defeat of the season. Nakotoko you're unbeaten in all the matches are no ball. Unfortunately, Legon Cities na mas Antokotoko first defeat of the season. Well, there's been a lot of conversations. Coach Ogum Subs, and we're going to take our time and basically analyze the individual performance of the players. And Omunya Kwenya Isiakaima Kumasi Asare. Frederick Asare was the goalkeeper, right back Adjetey Daniel, left back Patrick Asiedu. He scored a beautiful goal for Asante Koroko Ewane match. This was a celebration. Ebro ko eko hagi coacher your friend Ogum. Well, 4 and 5 was Samba and Ninia Ablo. Now in the middle of Samuel Tenadu Ntim Menu na wenya Babayaya Saka Dauda Elvis Kyei Bafo and Kwame Poku another goal scorer. Kotoko 2. Clubber, your friend, Legon Cities, 0. Quickly, let's go straight to the conversation. Na share issues, no. Na yen Let's start it off from goalkeeper Frederick Asare. Well, he kept a clean sheet. Na Oyobia monitors and took conversations and the matches are. What you realize that he's been out for some time now. His last game was even against this Legon Cities. Away. That was his last match. After that, he was out of action, BA injury. If you see a technical decisions from the head coach Prosper Ogum. Intine said we've not been seeing Asare or call off for a long time because of an injury. Now we said matches no sha. You missed a lot of matches, close to 9 matches if I'm not wrong. Inti all me say Heart of Lions, Messi Bechem United. Nations FC, Adriana Stars, Heart to Folk, Dreams FC, Baby and Go Stars, Midiama, and Vision FC in Swatremai, Karela, and Legon Cities. In the league impono, on say 11 matches in the Ghana Premier League. Na on them in Siakain, Emma Sante Kotoko. Now the FA Cup in the counters, we are talking about close to 13 matches. The last time all that post move for Sante Kotoko, Legon Cities match, was on 30th October. That was the last time Frederick Asare died. But then he had a decent game. Excellent performance from the captain. Making sure say keep clean sheet. Earlier on in one of the videos, I was talking about the organization imposed. Clearly, Utimu said he was hungry. I mean, he needed to make a good statement for himself. Say, goalkeeper number 1. Now, say captain. Now lose position whenever you get a chance. So, say that post ma. You need to make sure you are giving the coach a big headache. And that was exactly what Frederick Asare. He ends the game with a ratings of 7/10. Decent performance from Asare. Next player on the list, Daniel Adjetey, a new signing. And then the second match for Asante Kotoko after joining the club. The first game, Kotoko Nsua Tremain of free bench. Ebejinemu Esiakan Kakra of a support to Lord Amoa. After red card incident, and the coach decided to make some substitutions. And Daniel Adjetey Ebejinemu. Well, and I don't pay any news neba about things say a year a brand TFN Lord Amoa went to me recover and fra knee injury. Unfortunately, I be saying the come no Lord ain't me recover. I'm a Lord MSA that particular game. Therefore, ne say ne substitute and our player who knew her or Babishim was Daniel Adjetey. Well, I won't say it was the best of games for Adjetey because when even the first half, the coach needed to change him and introduce Michael Sefa. Adjetey, for almost majority of the training session, and he acquired a report to the Bremono. Now on full training. I think on Monday and Tuesday, it was a player not to dag out but duty course Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday got training, but Wednesday and Friday. Otimi ebe ball 11 aside the team believes on better bench. He didn't get a good impression at the Barbara Sports Stadium. First game after signing, first start, he gets a ratings of 5.5 injury in Ntim pardon. Next player on the list, Patrick Asiedu. What a game! He won the man of the match, and Enya Semani Pabibre. A lot of argument about. I mean, Asiedu after say is smart. Abdul Hamid, Muhammad Al-Hassan, Jane, Kotoko, US. Wamba back no. Asiedu etimi occupies our position here, and it's very, very difficult for anybody to raise an argument. Oh, a smart kwa okwe a hard dream. The only time we were talking about a smart was the fact that Nakotoko need a backup left back. That was the only time I a smart in them. But the process of Kotoko starting a revival from a Diana match. Kotoko Koshe Diana, he's scoring that free kick. Hofiri Hono on Lucky back. He's been excellent. Top delivery in terms of crosses, defensive air tackles, interceptions. He gets the job done. He gets a ratings of 7.5. A pillar. He is. And on to us why Jumana Nane or boy Baba Sports Stadium. Now, another two players are my impressive new signings are my upgraded Kotoko defense. Joseph Ablo and Samba O'Neill. These two guys are upgraded Asante Kotoko defense need to a new level. I mean, if you are enjoying the league, now Kotoko defense need to keep clean sheet back to back. You need to give credit to these guys, especially a player like Ablo. Tactical fouls. They joined the attack in terms of set pieces. Eko tries economy the tibet mi abom. Ashe the ebeko. Now say no anye ya. What you realize that they will stop the opponent from coming and creating maybe a counter attack. I mean, they understand themselves. These are two players from two different countries. Samba na Burkina, Ablo na Guinea. But the maturity, African football, top level footballer, Samran team you whenever they are playing, Abedin Soma Bomo for close to 10 years, they understand each other, and it's quite unfortunate. I say Ghana Hanedi, I almost say say be keep for a long time. But you and I know say these two, if Kotoko are maintaining for the next 3 years, whilst we give them tough competitions with proper signings. Say who's a left back and I defend the BAP and Akofano Abemo competition. Send your more relaxing and castle position your modia or that sort of chrome one or more. But if you can maintain this form and even improve upon it, I think if Kotoko is going to Africa, we'll be talking about positions, Abia, Kotoko or how, but we will not be talking about the center back pair. Samba ends the game with 7. Ablo ends the game with 7. Ablo ends the game, no. Henry Ansu and Ebeshemu. But Ansu and boss so many minutes. So rating him will be difficult. But that is what I was being saying. Say, Nuntin and Nakotoko being here center back. Now getting Michael Sefa and getting Ansu on the bench, in case of any difficulties, any of them can come on. No ababe Jumana Eddie Amasa and Tukorok. Decent game from these two pillars. And Yembo Mabaso pay. Well, one other player, man for Ashen and Niman and Honsem, Ebe Deja after the game, Branch and Samuel Tenadu. Well, Tenadu signed from Legon City's heavy signing. I mean, Ochekea, Kotoko defensive midfield, Rocky Jamanamo Ko, Enoch Morrison Moko, Sharif Mohammed, Kotoko Ntim extending a contract. Until now, Timus a Tenadu a player. Na man for any kun pay your buy no on Ntim see from o check signings Kotoko no during the summer Tenadu die no enye so wasa but onya enough time to prove a point and then opportunity nearby after Blay was suspended. And just like Coach Ogum Kyei, using the words of Coach Ogum, of Fele the shoes of Justice Blay to perfection. I mean, his performance, his tackles, his energy level, his commitment. On the defensive midfielder there, you should be ready to launch tackles. And so launch tackles, keke. Launch tackles are enkofa red card, enkofa issue biemba. And that was exactly what Abranten. He ended the game without picking a yellow card. But Ukraine, he made a lot of decent tackles. Man of the match contender. He ends the game with ratings of 7. I mean, he made a good case for himself. Team Nankasa as a whole, just like Coach Ogum Kyei, they lack sharpness and fitness. But in the middle, he was rock solid. In Team Menu, always keep going underrated. Bobo but Abasubodi and Shadam Boni Bebre. He played against his former club. And a Kwako as a league no crown on one break Baby Ojato yene one or sabe fire, commitment, running, shooting. And then that's the new tenor. Yeah, Ntim Menu the abe can the ball. He ensured them who said and whilst he was playing for Kotoko. But he said the abe count you shooting from distance. And then Utimuso Bobe Mienubi. One was pushed away by Aziz, Kwame Aziz. And unfortunately, Kotoko capitalized on the rebound. But clearly, he is growing to be that number 8. Na hype one time of Legon City Sibano. He's going up to live up to that expectation. Last season, dear, a modern born edition and Casabrinki a permanent free team. But this season, Ope a year the most improved player in the Asante Kotoko conversation. And a player with a bad day affected Asante Kotoko pa. Abrante Fenin team man. He is solid. And okay Kotoko. Ball against Legon City Kotoko, he was out. He missed his presence. Until the back say on twice so met Trimudemba. Well, another player na man for him was Elvin Kyei for Awukye. Aka Awukye, Saka Babaya and Kwame Poku near the ratings near Berry. Awukye hype wa Awukye hunanya asem ketwa because time I free Ghana etukwan ediako piemu amanone. He was one of the hot prospects in the Ghana League. Almost every big club was chasing Elvin Kyei for Awukye no the two kind. Oba Kotoko the technical team now signing an instant. Omomano ebe ye what we call justify. Obe ball adakweja achi abe kaya Kotoko ne has a democracy cup. He even played in the game and had an assist. Ne pressing, ne maturity. The dribbles, the shooting, the BBI and T. Time I Kotoko signing and no. Nipa bebre anka ho asemboni bebre. But what we were expecting here said he was going to take over the Asante Kotoko attack and lead the team. But that has not been the story so far. Inconsistent performance, injuries are affecting a pair year. And on team take over. And even time Peter Aqua outer coach Eddie Nidimbe 2 no steady now you play about one man for ask a lot of questions. Why Awukye? Why Awukye? But I think on the day he did not disappoint himself. Based on how low amount for expectation was, I think he played well. His support for the right side. So steady because Lord Amu anyone Adjetey Ntino. Most of the time they say Awukye be ebe support to the right back. At a point, Michael Sifabe now Kotoko as a normal ball a 3-back whenever they are attacking, and he operated like a wing back. And he had attacking duties and defensive duties. Adiaba Kwame pair on the ball was his commitment and his desire to fight for the ball and try and make a good case for himself. Now, as a matured player there, you shouldn't be too anxious to score. But now, so drew any more the decision making, final delivery, na man shedden when he. But all in all, if he can improve a little bit whenever he gets another opportunity, I think he will make a good case for himself. He gets a ratings of 7 because of his defensive work. Back to back, okwe chiribe enimono. And untini emanisa. Tenadu benya 7. Eye Kyei Jamana ebenya 7.5. He's my man of the month. Contender, genuine contender. Mebo Patrick Asiedu no. Na me de Tenadu ene abrantia. Your friend Kyei Jamana eso account. Saka Dauda had a good game today. I mean, player Nensawo ho had to stay back because of injuries. Oba Obetuaso. I mean, he moves his movement. Senebu obe movie Ediabe rap penalty box as a striker. On a Patrick Asiedu on the left was cancer Kotoko strength pa na omumienu. Omumienu woni fa hono. Omo ye adwuma pa we koba na we akwaba we koba na we akwaba. He also gets a ratings of 7. And the Kotoko game basically almost everybody had a good game. I mean Saka excellent. Also time Kotoko fa na Nenkoye started Basa, but from a Diana match on looking back and or justify why Coach Ogum scouting by the last player, Kwame Poku. Now with 5 goals in the Ghana Premier League, Kwame Poku Beye. The top scorer in the Ghana Premier League is Stephen Amankona. Mankona and the top scorer. Now, Oshe Kwame Poku Match Asiedu Ediama Eye Kotoko. He started it off with Bebiani Goal Stars, where he scored a goal. Then Kotoko Midiema, Ewo Eye, you can't say Takwa, he scored a goal. Kotoko Bo against Vision FC. That was his 3rd Ghana Premier League match, and Kwame Poku scored 2 goals in that match. Kotoko Bo against Karela. The goal was scored by Justice Blair, penalty. Kotoko Bo Nsua, we all know what happened. In Tisawo Kwame Poku, wabo a year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 6 matches in the Ghana Premier League, and I watched a year 5 goals. 6 matches and watched 5 goals for Asante Kotoko. And even in some matches, so share Kotoko, even Nick Karela, penalty no nyono crown the boy, a Abrante Fen Justice Blay. So the difference between or not any the top scorer for Ghana Premier League is Stephen Amankona 9 goals. But so Bibo a year 5 matches, 6 matches, not share 5 goals. It should tell you how solid he is. And I was share penalty, and it was a wall-taking penalty. A penalty, goalkeeper Fen Aziz, baby, or the ball on the toe, you know. I must be honest, keeper no turn on said dang on to me channel. Yes, Ubeka say a car kitten cause saying about the ball the inside of the post and a kura a net. Solid performance from him. He gets a ratings of 7. I mean, what say Kotoko management and take a bad decision in getting him on board. Albert call Chan tournament qualify. After that, to be prior. Albert is the top scorer for Kotoko with 7 goals. But saying I make earlier on say Kotoko need the team I watch the most goals in the Ghana Premier League, and you can't take away the impact of the man on your screen. Coach Ogum did so well. He had his substitutions. Well, because a team no normal break. I mean, I'm at Tenerife for 5 weeks. A training for 3 weeks. I'm about just 1 match, which was against Kimfesa, which is not a competitive match. And your match I bet me I can't want to be Inti ena so share Kamara ni ho, Blay ni ho, Cheija mene ni ho, Albert Amu epra, Ubenya Abranti Freno, Fernando is Don Bassi epra, Peter Akwe epra, Kwesia Santi epra, Lord Amu epra, Ablo epra in the middle of the game. Tuti na coach, you know, resources, you know, you need to make good use of it, and I think he also make good use of it. Inti yembo team ni na about so next game. It's against 11 Wise at the Barbara Sports Stadium, FA Cup. Secondly, 11 Wise, FA Cup. And has any to the next stage of the competition. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.